It looks like we're in game 3.
And I said something about not seeing Jund decks, and we just have a
Ask and you
Jund
shall
mirror,
receive.
apparently. We haven't seen enough mono blue decks today. No?
Good luck.
Alright, Sphinx of the Chimes decks.
We can get some of that. Alright, so we have Anthony on the right. He is very lucky there's only one Huntmaster in Standard, because he just put 4 Huntmaster, not 4 Huntmaster that fells.
I noticed the deck list earlier that said it was Abrupt Charm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And didn't get a...
And I'm like, Abrupt Charm?
That's, I mean,
there
that should
it
be
is, right there.
Yeah, that should be a game loss or something.
I did point it out to
okay.
to our director, who I assume will point it out to the judges. But yeah, that was earlier.
That
today,
could be anything.
Yeah.
Maybe Abrupt Charm or Abrupt.
All the charms are instant speed. They're all abrupt.
Yeah.
So, but it's listed right under Golgari charm, so it was almost
probably
like you could see what happened. It was
yeah, the judges were informed. Not sure if what came of that.
Right, not something that we know. But anyway, so we do have Jund versus Jund here in Game 3, Round 5 of the.
What other differences do you see between these decks?
So we've got the Huntmasters. We've got 2 Olivia to 3 Olivia.
Yeah, there are Wolfier Avengers in Anthony's deck, but not in Nicholas's deck.
1 Zealous Conscript's main for Nicholas.
And we have 2 on the board over here. So
and,
yeah, they both have 2. They just decided to split.
Vraska happening on Nicholas's side.
Yeah, we have Garrick Primal Hunter over here.
And then we've got Garrick Relentless to supplementing Vraska.
So there it is. I almost didn't see the most important card for this deck, Farseek.
Yeah.
Do you have key
both
runes?
players with 4 key runes.
No key runes for Nicholas, but 2 for Anthony. I always like seeing like a mirror match, especially early on this season when there's not like set deck lists.
Right.
What removal? What spells each side decides to.
To go with, like Tragic Slip. There's 4 Tragic Slips.
There's 4 Tragic Slips here, and there's like
0.
Mizzium Mortars, other pillars.
Yeah, he's got Tragic. Okay, so this is Nicholas Heal. He's got 4 Tragic Slip, 4 Dreadbore, 3 Mizzium Mortars, 3 Pillar of Flame, and that's his removal suite main.
Yeah, he's got a lot of removal spells.
Yeah.
Whereas over here we have like kind of traded in some of. I think this might actually be Lauren Nolan's deck from last week. Yeah, I believe it is. He has the Strangled Geist Farseek combo, which I absolutely hate. But he just said that Strangled Geist was better than any of the non-pillar removal spells that he could play. So he only started playing removal spells once he was out of like Strangled Geist and things like that. So yeah, and he has the Strangled Geist, Wolfier Avenger. Was in Lauren's deck. Lauren says his Wolfier Avengers were awesome.
Yeah.
I would like to see them in smaller numbers, so they're more of a surprise.
Sure. Like once you see the first one, now you're expecting the second one.
For the rest of the match. We said to give him something extra to do, like with Huntmaster. You could pass the turn and then play that.
Which Garrick do you like better, Primal Hunter or Relentless?
I like Relentless, if only because it's cheaper.
Okay. Both of these guys, for some reason, playing Speedy Magic.
Yeah.
So far, just a key rune has been cast, and that's on Anthony's side of the board, but otherwise it's just land drop, land drop, land drop. And a Thragtusk, the first creature to hit the board. Anthony.
We get from I keep to Thragtusk in 30 seconds.
It was like 30 seconds, yeah, that was accurate. And Falkenrath Aristocrat comes into play tapped and attacking, apparently.
Yeah.
These guys really know how to play. I like it. I like when players have this kind of pace.
Yeah, we can't keep up with them. Alright, so actual thinking happening for the first time in this game.
He wanted to arrange his lands, a little feng shui happening, trying to get the...
He's got an actual decision. He can either Mizzium Mortars the Aristocrat or play a second Thragtusk.
I think I play Thragtusk. Oh, he's going to go with
Strangled Geist and Mizzium Mortars.
Sure, that works too.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Get out of here. Or it's get over here.
Yeah. That's if you steal something.
Yeah, exactly. Get over. I thought it was more like, oh, it's if you steal something, but it's also like the Gideon thing. Like,
yeah. That's like come at me, bro.
Yeah. Well, there goes the Aristocrat. Dies to Mizzium Mortars. Strangled Geist and Thragtusk come in, and Nicholas needs to make a play here.
Yeah, he's drew his land. That's super important for him because he has both a Zealous Conscript and a Vraska.
And
so
now he's got a decision to make, huh?
Now we can see if Nicholas wants to go with the. He's gonna go with Huntmaster. He might go with the Vraska +1 play and try to go with the Vraska +1 play that we discussed earlier. Looks like we have a String Geist and
going to undie against a wolf there. And I think Thragtusk got in.
Yeah, Thragtusk connected.
And Thragtusk number 2. Anthony up to 26.
Does Nicholas have any Sever the Bloodlines?
Nicholas does not, but Anthony does.
Yeah.
Anthony's not going to cast it on his own Thragtusk, probably, unless he really wants beasts really bad.
Yeah.
And there's a Falkenrath number 2. Did not come into play tapped and attacking this time. I think it was just casting. He said go.
Yeah.
And Anthony now untaps. Does he have a Farseek?
Yes. And then the card he just drew. I believe it's a land. He's also got a key rune a little off camera.
He does have a key rune, yeah.
So if he wants to get that back on camera, he can attack with it. But not until he gets it back on camera.
Yeah, we're a little tilted here. I know the table was bumped earlier for those of you guys who weren't watching.
Yeah, there we go. Now we can attack with it. Good job, Anthony. Alright. All the clowns.
So, Aristocrat blocks Thragtusk, Huntmaster blocks other Thragtusk, Huntmaster sacrificed to the Aristocrat.
And by virtue of it being a human, it is not very destructible.
Yeah, Aristocrat gets a counter and is indestructible for this turn. He's declaring blocks.
So he's kind of going...
Yeah, we're...
Oh, this is a Golgari Charm? Holy... That's a Golgari Charm.
I thought it might be, but...
That's crippling. That's not even... Oh, wow. CJ, that's a 2 in the sideboard.
In the board.
I'm surprised it came in. I mean, I guess, like, if you know the opponent has Aristocrats. See, I guess it's not actually that good, because, like, his guy's gonna shrink. So that the key rune's gonna die.
Yeah, he actually ends up killing his own guys, right?
I'm not sure which mode he chose. I think he chose.
I think he just regenerated, yeah, because othertherse it would be a different board.
Key rune would die, yeah.
And we have conscripts now from Nicholas Heel. Steals the Thragtusk.
That's insane.
And
he's gonna
sack it and keep a beast, right? So
that's awesome.
He's going to come in with the Thragtusk. Anthony's going to go down to 21 here, and the Aristocrat's going to eat the Thragtusk. Nicholas is going to get a beast token.
He might have stabilized. I'm not 100%. He's not 100%. So this just in from our coverage reporter, Ruben Bresser, from another feature match, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Round 1 feature match, Jack Brannon. His board is now Angel Serenity, Mercurial Canister, a Beast Token, and a clone on his opponent's Armada Worm. Just another day in the life.
What's his record now, do we know? X1, okay. So that's Jack Brannon from round 1. It's X1 at the moment, here in round 5. And is apparently cloning Armada Worms.
Yeah, no big deal.
No big deal.
Who said clones rotated out?
No, clone didn't rotate.
Yeah. No more Phantasmal Image, no big deal.
Yeah, I'll just pay 2 more, yeah.
Alright, so Anthony's going over his attacks. They're not very good. Nonetheless, they are made anyway.
And Beast gets in front of Strangleroot Geist, going to trade with the back end. Conscripts blocks the Thragtusk.
Yeah.
And Aristocrat blocks the key rune.
And now we're down to Thragtusk v Aristocrat. So if Nicholas can play, I don't know why they downgraded dice. I like the white dice much better.
Yeah, it was easier to see.
Oh,
Conscripts
geez.
number 2, steal your Thrag Tusk, attack you with all of them, and I'm also going to end up with a beast off of your Thrag Tusk. Thanks.
Jeez, the Conscripts was huge for Nicholas this game.
Wow. And this is game 3, remember, they don't have another game to play after this. Nicholas on the back foot, all the way down to 4 life, starts to...
I thought he was dead.
I thought he was dead too. Anthony, with all the aggression, all the early plays a Key Rune, plays a Thrag Tusk, and Nicholas Heel just able to come back with Zealous Conscripts and Falconwrath Aristocrat to basically clear Anthony's side of the board.
The best possible way to kill a Thrag Tusk, the one where you get the beast.
Steal it and keep the beast myself.
Yeah, he's just sitting on 2. Yeah, Nicholas, fantastic comeback. As Anthony's just sitting on 2 lands, doing the old can't win, trying to think of what happens before I concede.
There's Ruben Bressler in the background there.
Yeah.
He's trying to remember whether or not he's supposed to feed the trolls or not feed the trolls.
I think he knows that he should not feed the trolls.
There's a Huntmaster of the Fells.
Yeah, this game slowed down a lot there. We're playing lightning fast earlier, and then you're just like, 1 card to play. I guess I'll play my Huntmaster now. I think the Keswick Wolf Run means that Anthony's dead.
Attention Magic players, we are now taking signups for the 5 p.m. Legacy Challenge. So if you want to play some Legacy, please come and see me at the stage. That's the 5 p.m. Legacy Challenge.
Not actually dead.
I don't think he's dead, yeah, because he goes.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
pumped the Aristocrat for 4.
Yeah.
That's 9. It's got 2 counters on it.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can pump it for 4. For some reason, I was counting the Aristocrat.
Alternatively,
as
you can
power.
Overlord Mizium Mortars.
Yeah, that'll work too. So Nicholas Heel says,
Fantastic
4 life is
comeback.
Plenty. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic comeback.
That's
a second game where we've had this like really good comeback.
Yeah. So Nicholas Heel takes the match 2-1.